What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series Star Wars Battlefront 2 Gaming Grades Clone Commando and B1 Battle Droid. So pretty cool 2-pack. Of course, we've had both these figures before, so nothing really new or interesting about them besides their design. So for the Clone Commando, we have him in the Urban Fighter outfit design. So again, it's a part of the outfit you can get in Battlefront 2, as well as with the B1 Battle Droid in the training design. So I love how it's got like little targets painted on it, and it's mostly all white. So that looks pretty cool as well. So just a pretty cool 2-pack. Obviously not a whole lot fancy about them, since like I said, there are figures we've had before just in a new color design, but still nice additions to add to collection, building up for that Battlefront 2. So let me go and get these open out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So we'll start off with our Clone Commando, again in the Urban Fighter outfit design. Now the Clone Commandos are Enforcer reinforcement units for the Galactic Republic, which is a tank that can withstand tons of damage as well as put out tons of damage. And the Urban Fighter skin is a rare appearance that was never before seen in any Star Wars media, so kind of invented for Battlefront 2 here. So overall, it's going to be our same Clone Commando design, so nothing really new there, except for with the Urban Fighter skin. So we get this like orange and green sort of design painted onto it. So we get some around the helmet there, so we get some orange lower down here around the visor with green all the way outlining it. Orange triangle there on the top of the head as well. Looks like it's off center though, which is kind of annoying. And that paint goes around to the sides there as well. Then it goes down to the chest, so we get the orange and green lines sort of like running down through there. It looks pretty nice. Again, triangle design there with the orange and green running over to like the bicep armor there, so that's cool. And running down the forearms all the way to the hands with the little orange triangles, and then we get green knee pads on there as well, so it looks pretty cool with that. Not a whole lot of difference or anything. This is like the coolest, craziest design or anything, but it is nice just to vary up the Clone Commando. But movements, the head will twist all the way around. Can look down that far and up that far, so not bad for the movements there. Shoulders can come up to 90 with the butterfly and rotate around. We get the single elbow joint that bends to 90 with rotation. The wrist will twist all the way around and flex up and down for that hand. Then we get the ab crunch, so crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. And the hips will come up to 90, especially you twist out to the side there to get the arm out of the way and to the side that far. Of course, the thigh twist up in there, the single knee joint back with rotation, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So not bad for the movements. Of course, your standard Star Wars movements, so nothing real surprising there or anything. So not bad overall for the figure. Now, accessory-wise, we get the standard accessories. So we get his backpack, but this time it has the colors as well. So the Urban Fighter design on the backpack looks nice with mostly green. Gives some orange lines and orange triangles thrown in there as well. We can clip into his back, so just like that. And then he also comes with the standard Clone Commando gun of the DC-17M repeating blaster rifle. So again, just the standard gun there that we'll put into his hand. So there's our Clone Commando all kitted out now with his Urban Fighter design. So looks really cool for that. And of course, we've had Clone Commandos multiple times before, but here's just the standard basic clone versions. You can see it in the all white compared to now the Urban Fighter skin that you unlock in the game. So pretty cool for that. Like I said, not the coolest skin. I feel there probably could have been cooler ones they went with, but it's just a different skin from the game. And of course, the other figure in our pack is our B1 Battle Droid, but in the training skin design. Now, the B1 Battle Droids are assault class for the Separatists. They make up the bulk of the Separatist infantry and serve as expendable grunts, but the training skin is an appearance in the game for multiple Separatist classes and is based on the droids used in simulation training for the clone troopers on Commando. So I assume in media-wise, that was probably in the Clone Wars series would be my guess. But it's just our standard B1 Battle Droid, just all white this time, so again, hard with the white background, but you can see it just looks like the standard B1 Battle Droid, just has little like crosshair designs on it, so where you're supposed to shoot at target wise. So we get one on the center of the forehead, one in the center of the chest, then we get in different arm joints there, so on the shoulders, elbows, on the hips there. I thought they'd be on the knees, but none on the knees, so that is pretty cool. And then of course we'll see more with the backpack and everything, but otherwise it's just a B1 Battle Droid, just all in white this time, so nothing new there. Of course, with it being the B1, still have, because of its thin legs and it's always sort of offset stuff, it's a little bit hard to get it to stand, but at least I can get them to stand now, as opposed to when we've had them in storage and stuff, can't get them to stand at all after that. But we'll do the moves, so the head will look up and down. Of course, we've seen this multiple times before with the B1 Battle Droid, so you can come up pretty high and stuff. And then the head should twist around. If it's not stuck yet, it can twist around there. So look back and forth, and then has like the little antenna things there on the back or whatever, sort of head pieces there that move back and forth. And then we go down to the lower neck, which you can look back and forth there. And if you get it lifted up, can then also twist around, so you can get that, the twist side to side, which is nice. Then we go to the shoulders, that will come up just that far and will rotate all the way around. We get a bicep bicep twist right there just at the shoulder, then down to the elbow joint, so bend up that far and back that far, so get both of those. Then there's a forearm twist just below the elbow there, that'll twist all the way around. Then we get to the wrist, that will rock back and forth. Always a little bit difficult to get that rock back and forth, and it'll twist all the way around as well. Then we go to the abs, so there's not really much of an ab crunch, just a little bit of rocking back and forth there. And then down to the hips can come up, of course, come up really far there and back that far. And it has sort of like an in and out joint to it and a little tiny twist. Then we go down to the knee joint, so back that far can fold up, so you can get it fold up on itself, even bend forward there if you want. And then down to the ankle, rock back and forth. And if you get the foot at the right angle, it can twist side to side itself, but then the whole ankle piece will twist, but there's this little peg in the front to stop from twisting all the way around, so it'll just move back and forth there a little bit. So it works again just like all the other B1 battle droids. Have nothing new about it. I wish they would sort of redesign this to make it work out and a little bit easier to hold up over time better than what they do, but until then we just have to sort of deal with what it is. But accessory wise, we do get a backpack for him as well, and again more targets on that showing where to shoot with the antennas that should come up on it there too. Yeah, the 2 different height antennas, so we get those. Then we'll also go and stick this onto its back, so it'll stick on the back just like that. So now he's got the backpack. And then we also get their standard E5 blaster rifle, so the standard droid gun there that we can put into his hand. So there, our battle droid has the gun now as well. So we have the training battle droid that could go into training with the clone commando now if we want. But of course, this is the B1 battle droid. So just to show, here's what it normally looks like with the normal like brownish tan color there. So just to show the difference between that and the original. But overall, pretty cool for this. Like I said, definitely not a necessary droid. It's just cool to add the collection like a training droid. So if you want to build up a little scene with some clones or something in a training battleground, this would be nice to populate it, to have all the training droids and stuff. So it's a cool addition in that instance. But that is it for our 2-pack of the Battlefront 2 gaming grade figures of the Clone Commando and Urban Fighter skin and B1 Battle Droid and the training skin. So both are pretty cool. Like I said, definitely not necessary just because we wanted to have different designs with like our Clone Commandos and B1 Battle Droids and stuff. But otherwise, you don't really need these because they're not necessary designs, but they do look pretty cool in my opinion. Just I wish they could be cooler because I'm sure there's cooler skins they could have chosen. But let me know what you thought of these two down in the comments. And if you enjoyed my review, let me know what that like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.